What caused my English speaking 90-day challenge to break? Hello, my name is Aarti. I'm in my 30s and I have two kids, but I have a very strong desire to learn English. It's not that this desire to learn English has just started. It's been there since my childhood, but I didn't have a teacher and the right environment. I tried to learn it on my own, but I couldn't succeed in speaking English. Finally, we now have technology that can help us learn English. I felt really happy that my wish would come true. I started learning English for a year ago. I used to practice English early in the morning. I made notes. I practiced speaking. My household work would stay pending and get managed later, but I continued focusing on English. I had improved a lot, but one day my consistency broke. My children started troubling me a lot. They would cry and fight all the time. Then I slowly started thinking negatively. Like English learning is possible only in a positive environment. Maybe it's not for people of my age. It's too late now. No matter how much I practice, I won't be able to speak English fluently. Maybe it's not possible with household responsibilities and kids. Along with that, whenever I saw people on YouTube speaking fluently with advanced vocabulary, I felt really intimidated. After that, I stopped everything, not only English learning, but also my household chores. My mind just was not getting into anything. However, I continued listening to English podcasts so that I could learn English effortlessly. But slowly I realized my health was getting worse. I couldn't even move properly. I had become addicted to my phone. And life kept going like this for a whole month. Lying in my bed, I started missing my old routine. That's when I tried to understand where I went wrong. So, the first mistake I realized was not listening to my body. I was not taking care of my health. Learning English should have been a part of my life, but I made it my entire life and ignored everything else. The second mistake I think I made was I was trying to learn English all at once, which is not possible. The third thing I understood was that we should move our body from time to time, whether it's a little walking, some stretching, or any kind of activity. Sitting in one place for a long time can be dangerous. The fourth thing is that people who use advanced words have learned them through their own journey, and I have also learned many new words in my own journey. And if I keep going, I will learn much more. So I don't need to feel intimidated by them. Finally, I started giving importance to all the things that truly matter in my life. I started moving my body little by little. I restarted my English practice. That's why I'm here in front of you. Let me know in the comments if you relate and please keep supporting me. Thank you.